I like Mars. That would take us hot ass. You know what's funny? You're not wrong. But a part of that tweet to me also makes sense. So it's like to me, some of it makes sense, and then the other half totally like just debunks it. It's so strange. It's like I actually can't pick a side. You know what I mean? But I could try to explain where I'm coming from because there's like so many things that it's all fun in games until bracket spots start getting scalped. Oof. Oh, when that happens, I'm gonna be loud as shit. So that's the tweet. This dude, these memes are also funny. They're so fucking funny. It was also clearly just a salty tweet. Like you can definitely probably tell that that later half of the tweet, he's either being sarcastic or he's partially serious, but at the same time, he's not trying. He said something disrespectful and almost. I can't stop laughing. These fucking camera photos. I gotta take it off the screen. Me taking a picture of my favorite top player after going O2, I registered on time. It's not supposed to be that funny, dude. Oh shit. It is very funny. Okay. So let me. You can't transfer CEO spots. That sucks. Only drop. Well, I mean, maybe that's to combat scalping. Who knows? So honestly, Jethvan, this is my opinion, and I'll pull up Mars' tweet. I need to get this fucking Shrek out of here. Mara says, hope they just start letting top players do early reg. I know it's top player privilege or whatever, but I'd rather see NKLA on Light go to CEO, for example, rather than two dudes who are going to go O2 and ask top players for pictures only after they lose. So let's remove that little ladder part of it, and let's get into it. By the way, like, I'm sick. I got my band. I just came from the hospital. Mind my voice or whatever. So check this out. Let me get to the part I agree with. So, what I agree with is that I think top level matches being at major events is important because top level matches are what bring in spectators. Spectators are not interested in watching low level games unless, of course, they know that person or that person's from their region. But overall, viewership is attracted by the utmost highest performance possible, the peak of what the game is supposed to look like. You know what I mean? So obviously, of course, and spectators love watching that too, whether they're at tournaments or they're at home. You know what I mean? So basically, it is important for top players to be at events because that viewership in turn helps events not only gain notoriety, but of course helps them gain sponsorships. Sponsorships also help the event in terms of maybe funding the event hot, giving the event nice like little perks. You know, those Red Bull lounges or those VIP lounges or those Red Bull after parties, etc. Why do you think they're there, right? Or how do you think they were achieved? So, check this out. Now, I'm going to jump on the side of the O2ers, right? So, most of your scene's population will not be top players. It's just a fact. You only have a scene because of those lower level players. They make up the bulk of the entirety of the scene. They are the guys that come to the scene. They fill the pots, which in return you make money from. So you can't really alienate them because they're very important. And y'all know me when I go to tournaments, top player, O2er, don't matter. Like if you're cool, we're gonna kick it. We're gonna chill. But I can see why they would be upset at something like this because it's almost like saying, I'm better than you at this game. I deserve to be here more than you. That is the very asshole way you can put that. But in reality, when it comes to like in terms of competition, competitor slots, sure, the top player has more value being at the tournament because they're the guys that are going to put on the show. But when it comes to person, you're the same. You know what I mean? A top player and a low level player, they're only difference in skill. When it comes to overall importance as a person, essentially, it like what the fuck? That's why I be laughing at this goofy Twitter shit because people will put their lives on the line for some clout, when in reality, your follower count doesn't dictate how much more important you are than another person. Sure, it'll dictate how much money and opportunities you get, but that doesn't make your overall worth as a person more valuable than the person that has a lower following count. Like, but that's a very hard concept to understand in today's society. So just know that for a fact. So on two sides of the coin, I get it. You know what I mean? I feel like Mars. I feel like Mars is not totally wrong for wanting this, but I also feel like people are not wrong for being offended by it. But both sides need to actually see what each is trying to convey. Now, again, that latter half of the guys that go O2 and S top players for a picture only after they lose, I swear to God, like, I feel like Mars isn't trying to be malicious with that. He is a shit talker for sure, but I feel like he's not actually trying to be a shithead by saying that. It's just funny. It's funny to me. That's why I keep laughing at this fucking Shrek. I hate Bear for posting that picture, dude. But let me read what you just said. Personally, what Mars wrote is something against what the FGC represents. And you remember well how many years Smashers fought to be considered part of the FGC. Registration is equal for everyone. That is the reason why Snake Eyes and... yes! Exactly. So let me also get into that. Now, Jabali gave a time slot. My man gave a date and a time. And I saw people tweet, dang, just woke up, missed registration. Bro. To be honest, if you missed Reg because you just woke up, that fat L falls directly on you. Directly on you. Because everybody had a fair shot at getting in. You knew the date and the time, but you chose to hit snooze on that alarm clock, whether you didn't hear it because you were dreaming about being a millionaire. It don't matter, you missed it. That is on you. You can't be mad at anybody. You can't be mad at the O2er. You can't be mad at the dude that goes 1 and 2. And you can't be mad at the dude that's going to go and just DQ out of bracket. You missed it. You know what I mean? You. Like, I understand that brackets are hot right now. People want to enter tournaments. They want to get in as quick as they can. But at the end of the day, bro, like, we got nobody to blame. Feel me? Like, get this. I wanted to enter Strive in Street Fighter. I'm in Smash at CEO, but I wanted to enter Strive in Street Fighter. I forgot. I'm going to hold that L. I would really love to enter those events, though, by the way, so someone can actually get... Nah, I'm joking, but, you know, I got to hold that L. Like, I forgot. Oops. I didn't forget about Smash, because Smash is super important to me. It is my main game, so I made sure when them spots opened the first time, I was there. Now, there's going to be cases where people do show up on time, but because so many people are trying to get these spots, there is a chance that you won't get it. And you know what? That actually does suck. And I'm hearing in some sports that they reserve spots for top competition. If that's true, then okay, you can make an argument for that too. But at the end of the day, we are the Smash community. We need to stop trying to be everything but the Smash community. Learn to exist being your own entity and try to craft whatever you can. Make whatever you are special. Because I saw that comment. We want to be considered a part of the FGC for so bad. Bro, we will never be the FGC. We just won't. Like, we won't. The cultures are far too different. In Smash tournaments, I hear people crying about cheering. In the FGC, I see people getting dogged while they're playing the game. It's two different cultures, bro. We're never going to be the FGC. But just being Smash is not a bad thing. It's not. It's not a bad thing. Just kind of take pride in what you are, yo. So, like, overall, I do get it. I do think, at least for PGR, it would be nice for at least players that are on the PGR, that are in the top 50, or you can even, like, chop it down to the top 30, that they work something out with the TO so they're guaranteed a spot. You know what I mean? But when it comes to how limited the spots are right now, that it's harder to argue for that, because let's say you got a 1,000-man tournament, right? What is it to take like 50 spots for the top 50 of the PGR? But when you're like, yo, this tournament's capped at 500, it's like, all right, Yeah, you know what? Hold up. And we won't always have to go through this. It's because of the pandemic that we have to go through this. But, it is going to suck if we do watch a tournament, a major, and the best talent is not there. Them brackets going to be looking real weird. Maybe even boring. But at the same time, who's to deny the O2 a chance to prove himself? Or, you hear a lot of people like, this could very well be someone's breakout tournament. You feel me? Like, that guy that wouldn't have gotten the spot otherwise, this could be his breakout tourney. Now, for most people, it's not going to be. Shit, there's a chance it might not be anybody's breakout tourney. But there's still that chance. That's why I'm saying there's so many different angles you could go from this where I can't be like, yo, Mars is wrong. Or, yo, the people that are upset in the comments are wrong. There's so many different angles that you could go from in this sort of topic. And I know people are super upset about the O2 thing. Like, I wonder what the reception would have been to this. I think he still would have got memed for this, but like, I think this is what really got him. Rather than two dudes who are going to go O2 and ask top players for pictures only after they lose. Oh, shit. I read that in Mars's voice, too. I ain't got no issues with Mars, dog. Like, he's a shit talker. I'm a shit talker. I get it. But, like, damn. This shit is too fucking funny, dog. Like, shit like this. I like, in the timeline is fierce, too. They're cooking this man, bro. If MK, I'm not gonna hold you. If Leo's missing a tourney means I can see Samus got 226 made top 8, so be it. You say that now until it actually happens. You're going to be tight. Like, you're not gonna watch it. Like, you're literally not going to watch it. I'm telling you, you're not gonna watch it. Like, viewership really pops up for like the guys they know that are going to fuck up the bracket. Shit that's gonna be interesting. You know what I mean? Hey, what's funny is we've all been at that point where we weren't that good. And honestly, when people watched our matches, our friends were excited, our region was excited, but overall, the people that don't really know about us, they could care less. Sucks, but it's the harsh reality. But that doesn't devalue you as a person or a player. Because at the end of the day, when two people enter a bracket, it's two people, someone with a dream, the other person with a dream or a goal, colliding. And who's to say that yours is more important just because you've been able to prove it over and over and over and over that you have the skills to just keep winning, overcoming, doing better. Which then, the argument comes, well, they earned the right to have those spots. And sure, cool. I can't disagree with that either. But then I still can't disagree with everyone has the same ability to register. It's hard, dude. It's actually difficult. It is difficult. I kind of really agree with both ends of the stick. Being like a PGR player as well, it would be nice if I had like a reserve spot. Okay, I don't got to worry about registration. But my entire time of competing, I've never dealt with something like this before where I couldn't get into an event. Shit, there were times where niggas would just give me a pass. Hey, yo, NAKAT, here, dog, just take a pass. Thanks, man. And here we are now, post-COVID, like, I feel like we kind of should have expected this. And there's no real way to be prepared for it. But now I do lean on this. People are much more thirstier to get to events now because we've been isolated away from each other for so long. And I think everybody equally has the right to get into these events based off of that alone. Whereas if there were reserve spots, we're not going to need reserve spots after this shit is all over with. But I think that alone makes it. It should be an even playing field. And invitationals and summits and stuff are for top players as well, of course. But see, the thing is, even though they are for top players only, spectators enjoy watching the fuck out of that because they know they're going to watch some of the best matches. that they're possibly going to see in a more concentrated environment. Because O2 or not, people love to see godlike matches with some of the best gameplay possible, and you're going to get that from the top reps of your game. You see how you can just keep bouncing back and forth between the two, but it's Twitter, so there's no nuance. Everything has to be black and white, and if we disagree with each other, that means we have to be mortal enemies until the end of time. You guys know how it goes, and I don't see it shaping up anytime soon, my guy. So that's how it goes. Mars is going to get flamed to all living fuck over this. People are going to be tight. I feel like he's probably laughing. Especially at some of the memes. Like, I don't think he's going to be all up in his feelings over it. So, yeah. Oh, shit. But, yeah. Invitationals are for everyone. Ooh, sorry. Invitationals are for the best players. Majors are for everyone. Sure, top players being at majors are very, very important. Like, you can't deny that. Like, it is important for viewership of said game, sponsorship opportunities. Like, CEO is like a multi-game thing, so that's kind of different. But if you're focused on like a Smash-only major, then like, yeah, like, it's pretty important to have some of the best names there because that's going to attract viewers, which attract sponsors. But you can't just deny the O tour or the 1 tour or the 2 tour or the guy that just barely makes it out or the guy that drowns right before he makes it out. You have to keep them in mind too because they outnumber us by a large number. Some of the coolest people I know aren't that great at the game. You know, it's factual. I'd say the top players already have invitationals and the VIP warm-up rooms at some majors. That's the top player privilege as is. More opportunities to practice free of charge or with low charge in a limited area that guarantees you can practice when your opponents, schools, might not get that same opportunity. No, that's true. Like you can't deny that the VIP warm-up rooms and stuff like that are in TPP. It is for sure. Now, I don't know if they have those at FGC tournaments. That'd be really interesting. You know what I mean? The community is built on the niggas who are trash at the game. Exactly. That's any community. Not just Smash. It's like any community. Except for like, no, really. This community. I think the thing with CEO, especially, is that we really had like, we were told when it was gonna go up. We were told. And if you have work or something, so you can't check your phone during that time, then I think that's when you deadass contact the TO and you let them know the situation. I feel there are avenues to this. You either wake up on time or not. You wake up on time or not, or if you have something where you can't be at your computer or phone at that time, you talk to the TO ahead of time, let them know, and maybe they could work with you. I really don't see Jabali being like, okay, let's say, okay, Gluttony's being mentioned, right? If Gluto messaged him like, hey, I won't be around my computer or my phone at this time because I have this thing going on. Is there any way you could work with me to make sure I can, like, get a spot? Like, I feel like Jabali probably would have worked with him. Not gonna hold you. I think he would have worked with him. But yeah, guys, I like this topic because it's not black and white. And there's a lot of nuance to it. But angry people are gonna be angry. So whatever side you take, all I ask is that you try to see the other side from the other person. I know it's 2021 and that shit. Can we please revert back a couple years and try? Honestly, keep these memes coming because they're funny as shit. I've really been laughing at. I keep giggling at these when I pull them up. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Be sure to let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe as well. And I'll catch you on the next one. This shit is too funny. What's good, guys? I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, but also be sure to hit the notification bell and select all to be notified as soon as I drop a video for you guys. Very, very important detail. Don't miss out on that. Again, thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it. Helps the channel go a long way.